Hi everyone and welcome to the start of the Easter themed paintings. I am so excited about this painting here, and I cannot tell you how long I've waited to do this. As you can see, we've got a chicken here and then you've got some cute little baby chicks there. But I've actually had this since October 2022 and yeah, I've waited all this time to get started on it because obviously it's Easter themed, and what better way we need to, because obviously we haven't got enough release paper for this at the moment. I thought we'll go back to our little cover minder from Prism Diamond Painting there, and this lovely chocolate Easter egg. Yes, so I am very excited about this, and yeah, I cannot wait to get this started. Now, I put the Easter washi tape that we had down there. I do try to aim it with the best, with the, let me see, up. I do try to get it as best as I can related to the picture as well, but I am literally so buzzing to get into this. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it. We've got very limited trays available, so we're going to just try and do bits and pieces and then try and turn it into a block process. But first we're going to start with the letter X, and this is this lovely pound blue, which is very similar to the butterfly blue that we was working on, the number 7. So yeah, wow, I cannot wait to do this. Now, I have decided, because there's so many Easter ones, sorry, there's something wrong with this. It feels like it's not tensioned properly, so let me just release that a bit and see what happens. I've got so many, Z, where's my Z, G, Z, yeah, so we've got light blue there. I've got so many Easter ones to get through, so what's going to happen is, something starting to piss me off now. What is under there? But what I'm going to start in, what's going to be happening is it's not going to be, there is something stuck. I do apologise guys, but something's not quite, there's something under this. I know what it is. That hot glue. Because it originally was on the wall, because I needed to be remembered that it is that what we're doing. Now, because there's so many Easter ones, I've got to alternate it. So I'm not going to do like this all the way through from start of April through to the end of it. It's just going to alternate with other paintings. What I've decided to do is the Valentine's Day swans, the 2 swans, that's going to take over the Saturday slot of where the dinosaur used to be, just to get that one done, because we need to get that finished and stuff. So yeah, but all this time, and finally we can get started onto it. So I'm really excited about this. Now, this is not the only Easter painting that I'm going to be doing. There are a few little surprises along the way, and yeah, I'll be announcing them very soon. So I can't wait to get started on them as well. And it's basically the start of the farmyard theme as well, because sort of like chickens, ducks, horses, it's all sort of like farmyard. So it's chickens resembles Easter, but we're also doing like a farmyardy sort of effect as well. Okay, so we have, the next one is Y. I don't think we got Y out. Yes, we did. Is that one there? Look. But yeah, I'm really buzzing about this one. It's such a bright colour as well, and it's an animal. So really, I'm a YouTuber that does a hell of a lot actually of diamond paintings with animals. I need to focus on doing a bit of probably like houses or something. I do so many animal ones. But yeah, I'm gonna think about how much I want to take this up, and yeah, I'm really excited to get this one finally on the way. So as I said, it's not going to be every day. It's going to just alternate, and it's been a really good day today. Let me just move that along a bit. This is probably the 7th painting I'm working on at the moment. So I'm going to probably take it up another 2. Yeah, that's a good block, I think. More of a rectangle, but never mind. But yeah, I've just finished watching this amazing film on Disney Plus, and it's called Clouds, and it's about this chap who has he's been diagnosed with cancer, and oh my god, it is such an amazing film. It's very similar to The Fault in Our Stars, and it really choked me up at the end because, oh dear, I'm trying not to break down at the moment because I know it's acting, but you do get a connection to the film. So he's singing at the end. They arrange, because they say that he's not going to make it in time for, I think they said, the prom, and they arrange for him to do this singing thing at the theatre or wherever it was that he was supposed to be going. And yeah, he's singing, and he has a bit of trouble, starts to like really lose his voice and that, and then I think the ambulance team start coming on the stage, and he went like that, and he paused them, and his body came back again, and it's based on a real story. You know, when you sort of see a film and you're thinking, oh, I don't know about this, you know, but yeah, such an amazing story. Now, what I'm going to do, as I said, we are fully capacitated with trees at the with trays at the moment. So I'm not necessarily going to go in the block process. I'm going to try and keep it as best as I can in the block process. But until more trays become available, I can't do much more than that. So I'd like to take it down to where that is there. So what I'll do. Oh jeez, that bloody garlic pizza. What I'll do is I'll take it down to this layer here, and that is this gorgeous sort of burgundy red colour. So what I'm going to do is to try and get this into a block process. We will put that there because I'm working on the colours which there's more of. As you can see, there's a little bit of green there, so I'd rather work on the colours which we've got more of. So I'll put that guideline in, and then obviously we've got the guide there, and that will be our sort of like first block there. So yeah, so really good. This is like the start of the barn. Now, Diamond Paints with TM has got a barn picture. I don't think she does whip and chat on it though. So yeah, and then we're going to bring in a 5. As I said, as soon as more trays become available, then we will bring in more colours. But yeah. This should have actually been filmed a long time ago, but we're busy people, us YouTubers. We have stuff that we have to do. Okay, so we got 3. 3? That's interesting. I thought that said 6. 6 is up there. Okay, that's fine. We'll just work our way as best we can. What I'll do is, if I can get all of that done, all that barn, it will offload some trays as well. So, yeah. Sundays are pretty boring, but today's just been really busy. I've just been painting. So that's just gone over slightly, so that's fine. We will take this up here now, so we'll start to build the block in, and then we'll start to fill it. And yeah, so I bought this in October 2022, and when you see the unboxing video, which you would have seen yesterday, that's actually filmed in, what I'll do actually is I'll take that off and I'll put that one there. That was actually filmed in October 13th, 2022. So to wait this long to do it is quite an achievement, really. But I'm so glad that we're getting a start on this. It's really lovely. So yeah. But yeah, all I keep thinking about is this fantastic film. I mean, it's not nice that he's got this disease, and one day there will be a cure for it. I'm very confident that there will, and there's been new talk about this losing weight drug that you can get now. Apparently you inject some sort of steroid thing, and you get it makes you lose weight, or it sends a signal to your stomach to say that you're full or something. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but yeah. Again, I just took that over. That's fine, because I can put another X there and we'll build that line up a bit. So this will be a big fat chunky square. But yeah, I'm just so excited to get this part. I'm so excited about this painting, I don't know why. And there's some really other good ones that I'm going to introduce as well. And one of them is absolutely humongous. I'm not joking, it is absolutely massive. I don't know if we're going to fit it in this side of Easter, but obviously these paintings will run until they're finished now, so none of the old system of waiting until the next year, just keep plodding along on the beautiful wine sea. But this is nice, because this is where we get to do some, multi-placing as well. That's what I love about doing, that's what I love about doing lots of colour block and stuff. And the blue is only really used towards the top, so it's gonna hopefully free us up a tray and stuff, and yeah, so pretty good really. But I was gonna start it yesterday, didn't have time, and I know that I'm gonna be busy tomorrow because it's shopping and oh god. But then I'm thinking I could do a delivery, because when we do a Tesco delivery, it comes from the shop called Tesco Marks Farm. Now, Marks Farm is the one that's a little bit further up from the Cockleshall Road one. But yeah, so I suppose you could walk it, but that road is a bloody long road. I've always wanted to walk there, so yeah, I suppose you could walk it, but don't know really. I've still not got square painting yet, have I? I need to get a square painting. I've been promising you guys a square painting. Trouble is though, when I'm ordering, I don't look at whether it's squares or rounds. I go by what I like on the picture. To be fair as well, I don't really look at the size of the picture either. I just go by what I like, on the picture and stuff, so. But yeah, so what's going to happen is that little bunny that we got from the range, that's going to be over the Easter weekend, because I've got to get I've got loads of different other ones that I've got to do as well. So this month is chock-a-block with things to, oops, that was a Z, wasn't it? Yeah, this month is chock-a-block with things to do, but this hen area, like all of that is pretty much colour block, so I can't wait for that. With my paintings, what I like to do is I try to get the washi tape that will match that painting, or something, like if it's an Easter theme, then I'll get Easter washi tape for it, so I'm really, really excited about that. Now, if there's any people that do any London themed, perhaps it's like buses or taxis or Big Ben, the Works are doing some London washi tape, so do be sure to check them out. Obviously UK folks, because obviously the people overseas don't have the Works, I don't think. I mean, every country's different, but yeah. So do make sure that you sort that out, but as I said, considering Sundays are pretty damn boring as hell because there's nothing really on TV to watch. And if you put 118 on, which is ITV2 on Sky, you'll probably end up with the same programmes and films that you watched the last week. They put on Ice Age for the past 5 weeks. So Sundays are now my movie days. But yeah. I don't know if the news is going to be on, or I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, I'm going to do this for an hour if the camera will let us, so it's probably quicker going that way, but I'm not rushed. I'm not fussed. When I'm really enjoying the painting, I will try and last it out as long as possible. Plus, if you're multi-placing, that's what speeds it up as well. So, where possible, I try not to multi-place, but if it's a colour block session, then I will speed it up a bit, but yeah. But yes, my week next week is proper manic because tomorrow I've got to pick up the issues from the newsagents for the builds. Then I've got to go shopping, which I really don't want to do, so I'll probably do Snappy Shopper, but that's expensive. Problem is with Tesco, you can't get same day delivery because a lot of the slots get booked up very quick. So I can get Iceland's via Uber. So that's an option. But I don't know if they use their own drivers. I'm not sure on that one. But, yeah. But it's quite nice to, what's happened here? It's quite nice to use some of the cover minders still, because obviously now that we've changed to release paper, we don't really tend to use them much now. But what I'm going to do is, rather than buy, I've got still loads that need release paper, but I'm going to wait until some of the other paintings are done and then wait for the release paper to become available from them. Then I can just use it. There's no point keep buying it, because that's like £5 that you don't really need to spend, and you could spend it on a diamond painting if you wanted to. But yes. And then Tuesday I've got this bloody extraction, because what a kerfuffle it was last time. So I went last time and supposed to have an extraction, and this dentist is a pain in the arse. To be frank with you, don't seem to know what he's doing. And he said, oh right, because last time we had trouble getting it out your tooth, because it was so, out the socket, because it was so fused to the bone or something he was saying. We're going to do a couple of x-rays today and then take it out next time. But apparently the specialist is going to be taking out the one that's broke level with the gum line, and then the other one as well. I've never ever had a double extraction before, so, but that'll be 2 knocked out, and then we've just got to get 1 more out, so I could be gumless. I'm 30 and I'm losing all my teeth, not a good sign. But the weird thing is I don't smoke, so it's basically all sugary, all these cakes and sweets that's done it. But what would you rather have? Be in pain constantly, or take all your teeth out and be pain-free? But it's going to be interesting because the gum that they're taking it out of, that's already had a tooth took out, so it's going to be like a massive line of gum, and I don't know how my body will adapt to eating with hardly no teeth there. It's like my granddad has dentures, but he doesn't like wearing them. So all a denture is basically a tooth on like a fake gum, and then you use this special type of glue to glue it to your gum. But even the dentures can, you know, wriggle out of place. It was so funny once because my nan has what's called a bridge, and a bridge is basically where you've got a tooth that side. It's a real tooth this side, a real tooth this side, and then underneath you've got no tooth. So they use a little, it's like a tooth attached to two little wire clip things, and you place it on there, like on the middle one, you place it, and it clips onto the other two real teeth. Hence the name bridge. And she bit on something and it fell out in a jacket potato. So obviously she tried to do it discreetly. So that was quite funny. There's a tooth in my jacket. Oh God. But yeah, I'm a bit concerned we won't have enough of these because that's all we've got in the packet. But I always get like that. When there's like a big patch, I always think, oh, I don't know if we're going to make this. Problem is with Amazon, I don't know if they can, I don't know what their situation is, because they're like single orders, isn't they? So how can they take off, you can't return it because you just have to see what the seller says, I suppose. But yeah, I did actually order, I don't know where it is actually, it's I've mislaid it, but I ordered this massive Hogwarts Express one, and it arrived with all drills all over the place out of the bags and that, and they refunded me for half of it because I said I'd still like to keep it, but you know, could you send me out some spare drills because they've all been torn apart within the packet. And they said we can't do that, but we'll, you know, give you half a refund, which didn't really help the situation. But I don't actually know where that painting is at the moment. I've not seen it in my file for the paintings, so yeah, I'm not sure. And doing paintings like this is obviously, it's gearing up for that Easter weekend, isn't it? And then after that, we've not really got a lot on. I mean, for me, April's packed. I mean, I've got Double Extraction Tuesday. Then we've got the last in the series of Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway. We've got Britain's Got Talent, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, the South African version. We've got Easter. We've got my sister's birthday. I don't know what's happening, what the lineup is with that, because I spent my birthday, we sort of like all the family got together and we spent it at my relatives, and my brother did the same. So I don't know what Hannah's like. Hannah likes to go out a lot. She likes to drink, so she may round everyone up to Wetherspoons in Witham. I'm not sure what the plan is. Now obviously she's got her new boyfriend Jack. I don't know what is happening. And apparently he knows me from school. Well, I've looked on his profile and I don't remember him. But apparently there was a photo of me and Molly on the fridge. And yeah, he's apparently said, oh, I remember Michael. And I'm like, I don't remember you. But it's weird, isn't it? All them years ago, and then you have a bit like you reunite. You see what I mean? But yeah. But I was having while I was watching this film, I was having a browse on Amazon, because you know when you sort of like, you're just sitting there and you fancy looking for paintings. I've seen this. Oh my God, it's outstanding. It's really long. It's like a, like a bookmark, but it's not landscape and it's portrait, but it's like that, and it's running down like a scroll or a map. So I might get that, but it's 14 quid. It's a little bit higher than I would normally pay. With paintings, I only go to a maximum of 5, or if I absolutely love it, I will make the exception. But I do not like to spend more than £10. I think, £5 is reasonable. I have seen a lovely painting. It's like a dog with 2 little ducks, and it's £3.99, so I might get that. So yeah. Well, we could have a tray freed up soon, because this one's near enough. This colour's almost done, because it then moves into like a lighter colour there, so pretty good. Apologies, my wire's in the way. I do apologise about that. Oh, pick up, man. But I've got my heart set on this. I really want to get it's DAC, and it's the Clown Prince of Crime, or the Prince of Crime, or something like that. It's the Joker from Batman, but it's the cost. It's £79. Well, it's actually £69.99, but it's not going to come to that, is it? Because obviously you've then got the postage on top. I mean, you'll get a bit of a discount with the conversion rate, but I've been gearing up for that, so I'm saving up to get it. I really, really want it. Ever since seeing it on Mrs. Coffee's channel, I fell in love with it. I just have to have it. I am a massive, massive DC fan. And as I said, you cannot replace Heath Ledger. He was just the best. Unfortunately, the actor passed away. I think he committed suicide or something happened. But he was really young. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think he got to see the film. I think they released it after his death. It's like Robin Williams. He did Night at the Museum, and I think they had to recast it, or they took him out the cast or something. They tweaked with the film, because obviously he committed suicide as well. So the amount of actors I've known that have committed suicide is like Anders Duplessis in Wild at Heart. Well, when you read up on Google, he's actually played by Dion Stewardson, but apparently he was suffering from something to do with his knee or something, and he didn't want to be bothered by the NHS or something about doctors, and he didn't want to go to hospital, and he hanged himself in a hotel bathroom and put a note into his pocket to say, I think it was like, I don't know what the note said, I can't remember, but I think he told his wife at the time, when the time's right, I want to go in my own time. And such an amazing actor. I mean, for example, Paul O'Grady as well. When you read up on the death of him, it says he didn't want to bother the nurses or the doctors. I mean, yeah. But it does say that his family had a history of heart attacks, so his mum and dad had or something. So obviously this is the thing, if one of your parents or your grandparents has it in the family, chances are you're going to get it as well. My granddad had a triple bypass. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of why, because I don't agree with the person who, what happened. But and if I ever see them, yeah, it's not going to be good. He had a heart attack. He has blackouts every now and then. Shouldn't really be driving, but it's like talking to a brick wall, because he won't give up driving, even though he's supposed to declare health changes to the DVLA, which I dare say he probably does anyway, but somehow he's allowed to drive, but he's not allowed to drive on his own. He's got to be supervised. And yeah, then obviously now I've got high blood pressure. It makes me think, well, have I got it from him, you know? So, well, I didn't expect to get to the barn today. This is obviously the barn, isn't it? So, but yeah, this is how quick, you know, a multi-placer can do it for you. So that's what's lovely about this. And I've been in a really, you know, diamond painting mood today. I've just been non-stop. I've done a bit of the butterfly earlier. Obviously I had to record Hobie because I didn't get round to filming that until today. So that went up tonight, which is technically the 2nd of April. And now I'm doing this, so I must be really enjoying it today. Suppose it's really to kill time because Sundays are just boring as fuck, you know, so yeah. For me, it's, I mean, there's only so much TV you can watch, isn't there? So, but yeah, the more we get done on this, you know, onwards and upwards to the next one, whatever that might be. I'm still debating about that Up picture, but apparently they're coming out, you know the movie Up? Well, apparently they're coming out with a another Up film or something. Cole meets Cole's first date or something. So that's going to be interesting. Now, I'm not promising anything, but the other day I was approached by someone who wants to collaborate with me. It's a diamond painting company, and I have emailed them back. If you are watching, by the way, can you please get back to me, because I need to know what's happening, whether we're going ahead with it or what. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm not going to say anything until I get the green light, because I don't know what's happening at the moment with it. So, but yeah, it's nice that, you know, companies recognise that, you know, not everything's about the big creators, you know, and it's nice to give smaller channels a chance as well, you know. So yeah. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? I've just realised I forgot to take my heart pill, but never mind, we'll do it after this. Because they said, the doctor said to take it a lot earlier, because apparently I shouldn't be staying up and watching TV. So, but can't you see that I'm not afraid? So you've got some lovely colours in this. It's really good. And then I'm thinking, oh, I need more trays, I better order some. But then I'm like, I don't need to order any more trays. The reason why we've got no trays is because Rainbow DAC has took most of the trays. That's got so many colours in it. So, yeah. Hey, bada, swing, you gotta just do your thing. Yeah, baby. So I think I'll sleep very well tonight, because I'm starting to get a bit tired. Diamond painting takes a lot of concentration, you know. Because you've always got to be on the lookout. You could be going dot, 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 and then it catches you out. So that's why you have to, you know, always be on your guard, always look out. And sometimes you'll paint away and you won't notice that you put the wrong jewel down, and then other times you sort of notice, because I always watch my videos back, because I like to watch it in a viewer perspective as well. So yabba dabba doo, Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba doo da day. But don't forget, guys, when the Easter sales are on, you've got to go around all the supermarkets collecting all the reduced eggs. I was on Amazon, right, and I was actually thinking of buying a box of 48 cream eggs. Yeah, But it was like £24 something, and I was like, no thank you, bye. I'd like to do some more work with Victoria's Moon. I mean, I'm not partnered with them anymore. I used to be, but apparently they don't run the affiliation thing anymore. So, and I don't think they liked how I do it. The thing is, with me, I'm very transparent. So, if I'm working on, say, this painting, I'm not just going to stop that to work on the other one, you know. And it was like they wanted it done, like, finished, start to finish. And it's like, there's no way I can do that, you know. I can do it, but I'm not going to do it like in the space of 24 hours. You know, I've got other commitments. I mean, it weren't like I was not doing the video, but it's their way or no way, or the highway. Every painting I've got out so far, we've always got paintings that have the same sort of colours. Have you noticed that? Banana, whoa, banana, oh yeah. But now I'm getting, because I'm coming to the end of like Hobie, I'm now getting to the point where I need to order more. And I need to sort of bite my teeth on that, because I know that I've got that tiger from the range to do, and I need to try and stop buying. Oh, come on, please. What is that? Can you hear that? Some sort of song. Sound like they're in pain. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the marriage of whoever and whoever. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you know what? Yeah, when I was a kid, I always thought to myself that I could inherit a human heart and live. A pig's heart and live forever. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna work somehow. Because they reckon a pig's heart is near enough the same as a human's heart. And back in school, we used to do a class at science, and they dissected human heart, pigs' hearts, and I was like, I can't do this. I need to go out of the room, because I'm an animal charity person. I love helping animals, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, the scalpel was in my hand ready to dissect it, but I was like, no, I can't do this, you know, it doesn't feel right. So, because people actually eat them as well. They really do. It's like, you know, when women have a baby and then they have the placenta, like, they eat that with spices. Ugh. What goes through your mind eating that? I mean, that's human remains. Ugh. Some really strange people in this planet, I say. Lamb of home and glory, Master of the sea, who are born of it. And also, I'm not very good at, you know, with house falls. I can't stand that. You know, I feel very claustrophobic when there's a house fall, because on George's birthday, George didn't come on his own, because Vicky's got this thing about everywhere George goes with Teddy, she has to follow. And it's like he can't go out on his own with him. Like one day he rang, it was Bobby, and that's Vicky's brother, which is technically his stepbrother, I think, but I think she rang Tom. I mean, obviously she's, you know, she cares about her children, I get that, but, you know, he has parental rights as well, so it's very controlling. Like, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship like that. Oh, how is he, you know? And it's been like 10 minutes, and she's like, oh, you need to start coming back now, you know? And it's like, really? But again, he decided to come round, and I weren't there. and you know, he always comes round either when me or Hannah's not there, and Hannah got really annoyed as well because she never gets to see him as well. He always does it when we're both out, or we're both, you know, as I said, I used to go there all the time, but I don't know, ever since the new year, I've just been too much more busy with work, and it's just got more busy for me. I miss the days where I sort of like, you know, used to go over there, spend the whole day there, have lunch, do a bit of filming, because I used to film over there, and that's all stopped now because it's like a rail station. One comes in, the other goes out. And it's like, you can never get a chance to film, so what's the point? That's interesting. We've gone XXXX, and now it's like ZZZZ. I want candy, all I want is your candy. There was an Easter where I went round all the shops getting all the reduced eggs. They had like massive ones like Ferrero Rocher, you know, where you've got that lovely crispy shell of the egg, and then you know, like crispy bits in the chocolate shell of the egg, and then that was knocked down to like from $7.30 down to like $2.50, and I thought that was like really, really good. I'm loving this red colour. It's really, I wouldn't say a wine red, but it's like, you know, the sort of Christmas candles you can get at Christmas time. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhymes, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. A time to rejoice in the good that we see. Is it me, or are these symbols like too big for the actual symbol? V for variety, the best show in Britain. It's V for variety. You can see V for variety. Oh yeah. Yes, this will be the last picture I do, or this last little section that I work on tonight, because my eyes are stinging now where I'm tired. And knowing me, I'll stay up and watch TikTok in my bed like I always do. I've tried everything, ASMR, you know, listening to music, because the doctor said to listen to rain or something on your earphones, and nothing. My body just don't want to sleep. I've had insomnia for years, and it's horrible. You can't get rid of it. You put them on sleeping pills. I mean, sleeping pills do work, but they're not supposed to be long time, like every day, you know. So I don't really want sleeping pills. I want to be in a position where I can merrily go to sleep at a normal time. But I've always, all throughout my teenage years, I've always been a night owl. It's always like 2-3 o'clock. The only time I ever go to bed early, or try to get early, even on work nights, I sometimes don't get to bed till 1, and then I've got to be back up again for 7, and it's like, yeah. I'm gonna put the fan on, it's really stuffy in here now. La 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 la, mona met somebody, mamma mia, la 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 la. That song is called La Danza, and the best one is Pavarotti, because the guy on the piano, bloody hell, he's having so much fun. And it's quite a busy song that he has to have an assistant sitting next to him, you know, turning the page of the book thing. I should watch Bridge of Terabithia, because there's some lovely songs in that. The best bit is there's a song on there and she goes, "Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I see them running through that open door." It's such a, like, you know, fast-paced song. Beaty, you know. Oh my god. Oh dear. It's all these late nights are catching up with me. But this is the exciting part, is when you start to see the more, you know, you edge into it, it's great, and the more you do, the more you want to carry on, and yeah. But when I saw this, I just thought, oh, that is so gorgeous, it's so beautiful. So I was like, yes, 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 I'm having that. Ding dong. Oh, that Cynthia woman on Ant and Dec, Saturday Night Takeaway. The audience was laughing, it was so funny. You should watch it. But I love that "ring my door, ding dong, that's my bell," and then like you have an ironing board that comes round, and then you have someone had to bring dirty laundry, and then someone someone actually came to the door with a drawer. Yes, of all things, it had to be a drawer. Now I have got something flying its way to us as we speak. It's not in Customs UK yet, but it's coming from a place called Jiangjing, which is apparently China, or Jianglang. It's Jiangjing, Xinjiang? Yeah, Xinjiang. So somewhere from China apparently, so yeah. Now I'll be doing the Dalmatian still. So yeah, we'll still be doing that. No problemo. But I've had, what I'm going to do is with the bird theme, I'm just going to have to reschedule it. Oh yes, we get a bit of that sexy red. Brilliant. But yes, I might, after this, I'll be watching the news. Not that there's anything of any importance, because all it seems to be about is fucking Ukraine. It is getting boring now, hearing the same shit over and over and over. But, you know, I'll probably watch that and then watch, oh, my mind's gone blank. Probably watch Dragon's Den. There we go. I'm getting tired. I never usually get tired though. I'm looking forward to doing the head of the chicken. That'd be quite nice. Where we got up to? So that one, yeah. Ding dong merrily on high, and have our bells are ring, ding dong. Plus, I've got my sister's birthday, and then I've got my friends in Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham. I can't do a Birmingham accent, but yeah. So sometimes I can be. It's like one time at my old place where I used to work, and I'm doing this all wrong. Let me just sort this out. I was doing. Walking around, and I pick up people's accents really easily, and subconsciously, I don't know that I'm doing it. It's really weird. And my friend, who's basically not a friend, she's the type of person, she comes across all nice and then she slags you off. Like, yeah, it's she's a two-faced person, and my sister can't stand her. But she goes, do you watch video games? And I said no. And she goes, because 1 minute you're in this accent, and that minute you're in that accent. And I said, that's because my accent is half Essex and half South African. I have a South African other side of the family, So she was just getting on my nerves, and then in the end I just ignored her, and I think she spoke and said to her friend, oh, he's not talking to me. Well, not if you're making fun of me, I'm not going to. I'm like, no. What was that? I keep seeing flickery things on my phone, like keeps flicking. Do 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 do. What I do is I'm going to just do this little block, and then we'll just do that bit, because it's getting a little bit confusing. But if I was single placing, I'd probably still be up there. So that's what's lovely about doing this multi-place. And I do love working with this. This is like a 3-placer. That's my favourite. Sometimes if the news is really boring, I'll just watch TikTok, but I'll keep the news on in case anything of importance comes out. Then I stop watching TikTok and then just quickly watch it. So you. See what happened there, that's a 2, so that's why you've got to be so careful. It just catches you out when you don't expect it, or go, and then before you know it, you put the wrong drill down. As I said, all the colours are waiting to, any ones that I've not done, for example the green here, it's because we haven't got a tray in available. So as soon as I've got a tray free, then we'll look at the first priority. I think once we've got a tray free, we'll go back and get that green put in. So yeah, that's what we will do, I think. Now this black is like the tail of the chicken, but what they've done is they've done it black with obviously the same black in there, and we've got streaks of black. There's a bit of streak of black down here in the fields and stuff, but I like the fact there's a little fence. That's pretty cool. And then a little path, and very lovely painting this. So I highly recommend you buy it. You will love it. And if you don't love it, you can always return it. Oh, do you know what? I had someone subscribe to my channel yesterday night, and it was so weird. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs, but I thought, yeah, I don't think so. And I blocked it because number one, it didn't have content, and number two, it sounded very familiar to someone I blocked several years ago. So I thought, do you know what? Nah. So just a reminder, if you don't have content, I'm not going to allow, I won't allow comments, because I need to be more sure than not that you are, a genuine person, or you're, because there are people out there that create fake accounts, no content, and they just spam you, and it's unfair because, it takes away time that I need to get to other people that need responses within the channel. So I mean, I do make some exceptions, but that's only because I know the person for years, and they generally don't have content. But yeah, I thought that was strange. What should we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? It's like the phantom music and it's playing in your ear. But the music is impossible to fear. And I know it, and I feel a change inside me, and I feel a... Oh, I can't give up. But I was making my own version then. I want to get to the little baby chickens. And I've seen Diamond Paints with TM. She starts from the bottom up, whereas I go from the top down. So what I might do, I was telling her this on the show, because it's my turn to host this week, and I might start that. I don't really like the idea of going from bottom to top, but you know, it's always good to have a change every now and then. But I did not think we'll get started on this barn tonight, but it's all thanks to the multi-placing. This is what really speeds it up. So it's really good. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I actually had chicken nuggets today for lunch. Well, look at that. And now we're going to put like a little strip in as well. Sweets for my sweets, good blimey. Look at the time, 10 to 10 already. Like, where has that hour gone? Where? Like, how? It really annoys me, like you're painting away and then before you know it, time's up. But I'm going to wake up tomorrow, go to work, come back, and then I'll start doing a bit of this, because I really want to get started on a little bit more of this. I won't get much done, because obviously I don't finish till gone 5 and then come in and don't really want to do anything, but here you go. But I've got to stick, right now I'm in the vibe of, you know, now I'm got new painting, I want to get as much done as possible, so yeah. Yabba dabba do. Flintstones meet the Flintstones, yabba dabba do day, yay. I can't get out of that song, it's so catchy. Okay, so SN3 and okay, so we've got a bit that we can do here, but yep. Let's see whether will the clock beat us or will we beat the clock? Because we've only got 5 minutes. Well, just under 5 minutes to do. So we'll have to see who beats who on the clock. Is the clock going to win or am I going to win? But yeah, as I said, you know, if you want to collaborate with me, you can email me at diamondpaintswithmike@gmail.com. If you want to do like a co-hosting thing that me and Tessa do, then you can email me. Obviously, I'm not going to respond to people that I've blocked, because once I block someone, that's indefinite. So I like to give people 2 chances, you know, and once they blow that second chance, that's it, you're blocked indefinitely. So yeah. But yeah, if perhaps it's like a co-hosting thing you want to do. I mean, obviously, if it's a co-hosting thing, you do need to have the same paint in, because otherwise it's not going to work. I'm just wondering if we should do that part there. But no, we'll keep it to, because that's all 5, isn't it? But no, we'll keep it to that. That's fine. Oh, actually, that's done. Yeah. Because the line finishes there, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Wow, I think we've done really good there. So I'm just going to check, make sure I've not missed any off. And no, I'm not an indicator. Right, wow, so that's it. Done until tomorrow when I get in. And yeah, wow. Fan-dabby-dozy. Fantastic. Oh, I'm really loving this. Yay! And the next session, as I said, what we need to do is work on some trays and free some up. I mean, these are the Dalmatian ones, so these could do some. I might down kit some of these, and then, you know, I've got C and D of Marvel Captain America, so I could free that one up because D's done, and then we might be able to do a bit of this green. But yeah, let's see what it looks like. So, oh, okay, interesting, very interesting. Dark, bit of dark red there. Bit of red and light and blue. I thought it may have looked a little bit lighter than that, but no, it really does look quite good. Just going to check that one, because we've got a blue dot. That's 5, and that's... Thought so, that's in the wrong place, isn't it? Yeah, 5 and 5. Why has that done that then? It's naughty. I don't know why that went there, but let's just put a 5 there, because that should be 5, not that one. So 5 and 5. There we go. So there we go, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. And can't wait to get another session done. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, and all the wonderful things that you do. Don't forget to, if you want to get this, I got it from Amazon. It does come with some beautiful, hang on a minute. Comes with some beautiful little chickens. So you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baby chickens there, and the big hen. This is going to be really good for colour blocking. So it's going to be really, really lovely, because you've got that lovely colour block session. There's a lot of different symbols, but it'll be easy to get around all that. I mean, 5 is basic. It's a lot of 5 as well, which is that sort of colour. But yeah, wow. So that's where you're going to speed up time, I think. But I don't want this painting to end just yet. But yeah. So yeah, and obviously the washi tape that's running down here, that comes from Amazon as well. It's made by a company called Hawaiian, is it? Or yeah, something Hawaiian. It's the same company I got my skeleton washi tape from. But until next time, take care, guys. This will be coming up intermittently, because obviously I do other paintings around this. But yeah, can't wait to do the next session, and that is how it's looking at the moment, guys. Take care. Bye bye.